Okay, this is the last work check before you do your graded page for today. On this one, we are using a graph to figure out animal feed at the ranch. So what kind of animal and how many pounds of feed do they eat? I'm going to guess a day. So let's read. Number 7. First, I read through the question to make sure I understand the words. Then I read through the question a second time to find the important information. Number 7. If a cow eats 43 pounds of feed in 1 week, how many pounds do 7 cows eat? Okay, let's read it again. If a cow eats 43 pounds of feed in a week, 43 pounds a week, how many pounds do 7 cows eat in a week? So that's the same as saying 43 pounds times 7 cows. 43 times 7. Okay, there's a couple different ways you can do this one. You can do the straight multiplication if you're comfortable with that. That's 7 times 3 because I multiply my ones place first. 7 times 3 is 21. I put down my 1, carry my 2. 7 times 4, because I need to multiply by my tens place now. What is 7 times 4? It's 28, and then I need to add the 2. 29, 30. You can do it that way, or you can break it apart. So if I have 43 times 7, that's the same as saying, okay, I have 4 tens. 4 tens is 40, and I have 3 ones. I need to multiply those by 7 because I have 7 cows. So what is 4 times 7? Because I'm only going to multiply the number in the ones or in the tens place. What is 4 times 7? That's 28. And then I bring my 0 over. 280. What is 3 times 7? 3 times 7. 7, 14, 21. Now I need to add my partial products. 0 and 1 is 1. 8 and 2 is 10. Put down my 0, carry my 1. 1 and 2 is 3. So 301 pounds of food every week. That's a lot of food. 301 is your answer. Okay? Let's look at number 8. Number 8 says, there are 3 female hogs and 5 male hogs. How many pounds of feed do they eat altogether? Okay, let's do that one more time and find the important information. There are 3 female hogs and 5 male hogs. How many pounds of feed do they eat altogether? That word altogether reminds me that I'm going to be adding or multiplying. First, I need to figure out how many hogs I have altogether. So I have 5 plus 3. I have 8 hogs, right? I have 8 hogs. 3 female, 5 male. How many pounds of food does a hog eat? 37 pounds. So I need to do 37 times 8 hogs to figure out how much they eat. 37 times 8. All right, let's do it. 37 times 8. I can do it the just straight multiplication way. Multiply my ones first. What is 8 times 7? 56. Yes, 56. Sorry, I had to do that math in my head real quick. And then I carry my 5. Put down my 6, carry my 5. Then I need to multiply to my tens column. What is 8 times 3? 8, 16, 24. And then add 5. So 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. 296 pounds of food. That's what I got. Let's do it in the partial product way. Partial product says 37 times 8. I have 3 in my tens place and 7 ones. 3 tens is 30 times 8. And then 7 times 8. Here we go. What is 3 times 8? 3 times 8 is 24. And bring my 0 over. What is 7 times 8? 56. 6, 0 and 6 is 6. 4 and 5 is 9. Bring down my 2. 296. That is a lot of feed. All right. Next we have steer. Yay, steer. Number 9. How many more pounds of feed do 5 steer eat than 5 cows? How many more pounds of feed do 5 steer eat than 5 cows? Okay. Here we go. 5 steer than 5 cows. How much do 5 steer than 5 cows? How many more pounds? That means I'm going to be doing some multi-step problem. First, I need to figure out how much 5 cows eat. And then I need to figure out how much 5 steers eat. And then I need to subtract those numbers to figure out the difference. So how many more pounds? So first, I need cows. And I need times 5. Then I need steers times 5. So here we go. Cows, 43 pounds of food times 5 cows. Let's do partial product. I have 4 10s and 3 1s. 4 10s is 40 times 5 cows. I have a 3 in my ones place times 5 cows. What is 5 times 4? 5, 10, 15, 20. And then I move my 0 over. What is 5 times 3? 5, 10, 15. Make sure you line up your place values correctly so your addition is correct. 0 and 5 is 5. 0 and 1 is 1. Bring down my 2. So this is cows. These are cows. Cows eat 215 pounds of feed. Let's look at steer. Steer is 51 pounds times 5 steer. We're going to use partial product again. So I have 5 10s and 1 1. 5 10s is 50 times 5 steer. And then I have 1 in my ones place times 5. So what is 5 times 5? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 is the thumb. And then I bring my 0 over because it's in the tens place. And then I have 1 times 5. Well, 1 group of 5, that would be 5. So 255 pounds of feed for the steer. Okay, now that I have figured out cows and steers, let's go back to the question. How many more pounds of feed do 5 steer eat than 5 cows? Okay, I know that my steer eat 255 pounds of feed, and my cows eat 215. So now I need to subtract. This is steer. These are cows. Let's subtract. 5 minus 5. 5 minus 1. 2 minus 2. That's a 0. We don't have to put it down. So how many more pounds of feed do steer eat than cows? 40 more pounds. So your answer is 40. All right, guys, on the next page, you are going to be answering 6 word problems. You need to use at least one of the strategies that we did today. It can be doing an array. It can be using partial product. Either one of these works for me. Partial product is probably the faster of the two. And the array is a good visual on breaking things apart into your groups of 10s and your groups of 1s. So use what pleases you. Make sure you show your work.